days are getting warmer and our berries are ripening up on the farm. So for today's Hacienda at Home, we are going to head out to the garden and harvest some Mara du Bois strawberries and make a strawberry granita with whipped cream. This is the perfect finish to a summer barbecue or a little dinner party. It's really refreshing and light, but also decadent and delicious. Granita is Italian shaved ice, so it really just consists of fruit, a little bit of water, and a little bit of sugar. So to make this, we're gonna start by making our simple syrup and dissolve a 1/4 cup of sugar in a 1/2 cup of water. While our sugar water is cooling, we can top the strawberries. We need a pound of strawberries, which is roughly 3 cups. And we're gonna throw these in a blender so you can just keep them whole. So to make the granita, we're gonna combine the fresh fruit. I really like that you don't cook the fruit here so you don't get like a jammy flavor. Fresh fruit, our cooled sugar water, and then I'm gonna squeeze 1 lemon. You can just blend this up until it's smooth. Now I can give it a little taste. It's good. It's a little on the sweeter side, which is good because as things freeze, they taste less sweet. So now we'll pass this through a strainer to hold back some of those seeds. So now we're gonna throw this in the freezer, and every 30 minutes, we're gonna go into it with a fork and shave the ice and kind of break it down as it's forming. While the granita is freezing, we can infuse our cream. We're gonna make lemon verbena whipped cream to put on top of our strawberry granita. So first, I have a cup of cream here, and I'm gonna warm up about 1/2 of it with a tablespoon of sugar. And we'll bring that to a simmer, turn the heat off, and then add our verbena. So now we'll just steep this verbena in here like tea. Ooh, that already smells great. So we'll let this steep for about 20 minutes. Now that our verbena has steeped and infused into the cream, we can strain it out and combine it with the rest of the chilled cream, the rest of that 1 cup. Now we can just let this cream cool completely until we're ready to whip it. So it's been 30 minutes since our granita's been in the freezer, and it's starting to set up here around the edges. So now we'll just go through and incorporate what's already frozen into the rest of the mix. So you want to do this in a large, shallow dish because you want it to cool quickly and not be too thick, so when you go in and grate, it kind of stays airy and small and you don't get big clumps. And we'll give it back in the freezer for 30 more minutes and do it again. So it's starting to get more set. Now it's kind of like a slushy texture. So we'll probably do this 2 more times. Put it back in the freezer for 30 minutes, bring it back out and grate it, and then another time after that. And after 2 hours total, it should be pretty good. Back in the freezer. Our granita is almost done, so now we can whip up our cream. It's completely cooled. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Delicious. Love whipped cream. So it's been a few hours and our granita is frozen. I've been scraping it. And if you have any big clusters, you can smash it against the side of the pan with your fork and try to break those down. All right, so I have a bowl that I put in the freezer so our granita doesn't melt after we plate it up. So we'll do a few big scoops of this. Okay, now I'm gonna throw a few edible flowers on top to make it cute. So good. I love the play on textures and temperatures with the crunchy granita and the softly whipped cream, and so refreshing, but still really decadent. Yum.